Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Alicia. I own a crochet boutique called Awestruck Crochet, and we have the car packed for a market. We are going to be set up at the pumpkin patch again this year. I was there last year and it didn't go very well, so we'll see how well it goes this year. If it is slow like it was last year, I brought a ton of yarn to work on projects like Mallards and faux fur scrunchies, so I brought enough things to keep me busy. If it is slow, it's now 8 o'clock. It takes an hour to get up there and the event starts at 10. So we're going to go grab some coffee and then head up to the market, and I'll meet you there at the pumpkin patch. I am glistening. I'm sweating so bad. Hopefully you can hear me. I have my little noise canceller on, but I have the air conditioning on blast because I am just so hot. I brought a tank top with me in case it gets much warmer because it's supposed to be like 85, which is going to be nice. It's been a little bit cooler. And even right now it's 65, but I set up in the sun and it is so bright and I'm just sweating so bad. This shirt is like nice and fuzzy on the outside, so it looks like all cozy, but the inside is like really lightweight. So I don't really feel like it's the sweater or the long sleeve shirts that made me hot. I mean, it probably had a little bit to do with it, but it was really the morning sun as I'm setting up because it's just so hot. We are all set up. I set up in the same spot that I've always been, which is kind of funny. I even thought with me getting here later that I might be put into a different spot, but no, I'm in the exact same spot that I am every year. This is my third year here. And last year was very slow, so we'll see how this year goes. I did talk to you guys about bringing things to work on if it was, but because of that spot in the direction that I face, it gets warm the majority of the time, which is why I brought a like lacy tank top. It's like a thicker strap tank top. It's not anything crazy, so that it's still appropriate, but I am cooled down. The porta potties are across the walkway from me, so I can just quickly go in and change my shirts and then come back to my booth. I am by myself. This time I usually do this market alone. My mom does not come to this one. But yeah, so a fun fact, there's another crocheter here, and there always is, but this year they placed us back to back. So she's behind me and then I am in front of her. So our backs are together and then people come around and shop. Everyone has a spot at the table for crochet, and we do crochet different things, which is really neat and fun that we can both offer different things. But I would think that they would set it up just a little differently so that not two crocheters are close together, so that when people are shopping, they don't see the crochet booth and then come around the corner and then boom, there I am as well with crochet. At least they should have done like catty cornered or something. I think we should both be successful because we sell different things. She does a lot more amigurumi things than I do. She does a different style of yarn with hers, and so I think it should still be a really good day. Plus there's room for everyone at the table. So if you're new here, I do believe that everyone can be successful with crochet, and that even if there are other crochet vendors at your market, you guys may sell different things, you guys may use different colors, and it'll still draw people into your booth. But I do think that it should be laid out so that for a shopper point of view, it's not back to back and that kind of thing. I'm hoping it goes really well. I just did a 1 table setup. I really actually enjoy how I set it up. This time it's much different than I've set it up before. And even I don't usually set it up this way normally when I have a 1 table booth, but I really like it. So when the sun kind of dies down a little bit, I will share with you what it looks like. I didn't put out all of my products just because, again, I don't know how busy it will be, and it's already pretty full. So I think it'll be okay. But yeah, I have 5 minutes to walk down there. So let's go ahead and head back down to the booth. I'll take you guys along with me. We are right up next to the pumpkin patch, which is one of my favorite parts about this venue. So I hope we have a great day at the market, and I will keep you guys updated. Okay, I finished tagging this morning before anyone's here, and we have the little bat. Look how cute this bat is from Christine at CC Handmade Hugs. She's so cute. I love the little wings, what she's done, and I'll put her out with the baby Howl and baby Gasp. She'll be super cute there. And then yesterday I worked on whips that I currently had, so I finished this guy. I think he turned out so cute. This is Itty Charlie. And then I finished this one as well. And the horse that I've had forever, I finally gave her some hair. And I made her little tail a bow. How cute is that, guys? These guys are already in tagged, and I will probably set them out in a little while. Hi, how are you guys? Good. Oh, thank you.
Look, it's Casper. It's Bubbles. And look at this one. Aww. It's so cute.
I like the little blue strips in your hair. That's so cute.
Oh, thank you. I got him last night.
I like that. Oh, that's so fun.
Oh, I want this little ghost. It's $10. So cute. You're so talented.
Thank you.
How do you make these?
Oh, my grandma taught me when I was about 12 how to crochet.
I know how to make these. So cute.
Thank you.
I don't know what I want. There's so many stars. I might get the ghost. The ghost is so cute. This is so cute. With a little bee. the cherries. Get this one.
Okay.
Just like the regular.
Mhm.
Do you take them, Mom?
Yes, I do.
Can you get chicken? Or you get match? You gotta get the duck. I know, because she's a duck person. Okay. I like chicken. She likes ducks.
Okay, let me get your total for you. It's currently about 1:30. It is very slow, like we had talked about. And I've made a couple other sales. I've sold, here's what I've sold all day today. I sold 3 of the cuddle critters and 1 mini whale. So I've made my booth fee back, but it is fairly slow. I have already worked on the faux fur scrunchies. I didn't weave in the tails, but I brought 12 scrunchies and I crocheted all of them in pink, grays, and then the blue. And then I have the mallards, like little baby Della mallards, and I'm currently finishing up their feet so I can sew them onto their body. So that is what we are working on now. And I'll check back in with you guys. Okay, I got my inventory done. Let me show you my booth before I get ready to pack up. Hey guys, we are all done with the market. It is now 6 o'clock. The market ended at 6. I did pack up early. There were several hours where we didn't have any customers walking around. It was very slow. I knew it. I called it from the beginning. I even told my husband last night that if I don't make a certain amount of money today, then I would not be doing this event again. Just because there's not really any traffic. Like, there are people there at the pumpkin patch, but they're there doing pumpkin patch things. They are not vendor shopping. A couple of them are, but mostly they're running, you know, to the slide or quickly passing by to get to the corn maze. They did have an event scheduled for the evening. That event was scheduled to start at 7:30, and so that is an hour and a half after the vendor event was over. The market was from 10 to 6. I got to about 4 o'clock before I started packing up. Other vendors were already packing up alongside of me. I know in the last vlog we did not have a super successful market for sales. And this is also the case as well. I made 5 sales today. They were the farm cuddle critters in various animals. And then I sold a mini whale and then a Mabel chicken. So maybe there was 6 sales. I can't remember. Even still, I didn't even make $100 today. So it was a very long day. However, even though today also wasn't like super high in sales, if this would have been my first year and my second market I've ever attended, this would have definitely brought me down and made me feel like I was in the wrong category, or I was maybe not doing it the way I'm supposed to do it. So if this is you and you've had several shows, a couple shows where they're just not what you thought they would be, you didn't sell as much as you wanted to sell, just hang in there. You'll find good shows. You need to talk to other vendors around you and what are good shows for them. Luckily for me, I knew this was probably not going to be a super successful day. I just had hoped that it would be a little bit better than last year since there was new management. And so I knew what I was getting myself into when I signed up to do this market, that it probably wasn't going to be a huge, big event in sales. I did get a lot of things done. So if you are feeling this way, or you are at slow market, some things that you can do for business related: take pictures of your products and show them in the daylight, show them with your booth set up. And these are going to be great pictures to use on social media for advertisement. Facebook, this is also good if you take little quick videos. You can use the videos in your Etsy shop. You can also use them to make reels and other content. Also, bring some yarn with you. I did bring a variety of items that I could work on if it was super slow. I brought my faux fur yarn. I brought just some like leftover scraps yarn that I could use for scrunchies because I'm running low on scrunchies. I brought 12 faux fur scrunchies and then faux yarn. So we got all 12 of them done, and I would just crochet the scrunchies until I either ran out of yarn or I didn't have any more scrunchies. So we got several of the dark gray and white. This one is switched. It is white with like little dark gray flecks in it. Then I got several with pink, and then I only had enough yarn to do a white and blue, but super pretty. So I was able to get scrunchies done. I don't have the ends weaved in, but I can do that while I'm watching my show or something else. Then I worked on the baby Della Mallards, and at home I had gotten complete all of this. So I got the head stuff, the beak, the eye embroidery, and the wings and the body. And then at the market, I took time to crochet the feet and the legs and then sew them on. So I did that with 3 ducks. I also was trying out a new color scheme. So I did the taupe with almond, which turned out actually really cute. I actually really like this. So here's this style. And then I have the brown. And there's another one. So I sell the mallards for $32 each before sales tax. So we got those done. And then at home, last week, I had 5 heads done. So they had the head and the safety eyes in, and the heads were stuffed. But then at the market, I added the rest. So I crocheted their wings, I added the whites, I did their bodies, I added their beaks and stuffed. So I have also 5 little baby mallards, chubby mallards done as well. These were really good sellers for me at the market that I had a couple weeks ago. And so I have 5 of them that can be restocked. And I sell these for $18 each before sales tax. So with the scrunchies, the baby mallard ducks, and the mini duck plushie, that gave me a total of $234 worth of inventory to add to my next market. If I didn't bring that, then I wouldn't have had those finished items. I would still have to finish them when I get home. And they were just a task that I have honestly been putting off. I love the baby mallard ducks, but the feet are so tiny and it's very very repetitive since you have to make 2 for each duck. And so I've been putting off the feet, got the feet done, and it was no big deal. And then I've been putting off crocheting the wings on those little mallards, on these little mallards. So we did that and got it done. Made some scrunchies that I've been putting off. So the market helped me get those items done. It is time away from my family, but with doing markets, you take the risk of having the opportunity of being super successful in sales or very low in sales. And today was one of those days. Thankfully, I know that the next 2 markets will be good or really good markets. And I'm really looking forward to them. I'm looking forward to sharing them with you guys. Next week, we will be market prepping. So come along with me then as we continue to market prep. And I also need to do the favorite spooky Halloween makes for you guys, since we talked about that too. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week in next week's vlog. Bye, guys.